Yoruba Nollywood actress Opeyemi Aiyeola narrowly escapes death as she faints 3 times and finally lands in the hospital. So, the delectable Opeyemi Aiyeola took to her official social media platform to share the news with us on how she narrowly escaped death in the early hours of today, as she fainted 3 times due to self-medication and prescribing of drugs for herself to use. Self-diagnosis, basically.
I've been feeling very low and a bit of under the weather, but as usual, strong me, I'll just brush it off and keep moving like a moving train and like an unstoppable train. So about 2 days ago, I was on set and I was complaining of not feeling well. So everybody was like, oh, it's malaria symptoms. You know how we all just, diagnose ourselves of illnesses without necessarily going for tests to confirm. So I called a friend of mine who advised me to go buy a particular malaria, over-the-counter malaria medication. So I went to the pharmacist on my way. I went to the pharmacy on my way home, and I got this particular malaria pack. So on my way home as well, I just stopped by and parked my car and drank a bit of curry because I had not eaten for a while. So just drank curry. Everybody knows I like to drink curry. I drink curry a lot, so it's like normal meal for me. So I drank curry and I used the medication there and then, the first dose, without reading the side effects or precautions or anything, which I never do. So yesterday I used the medication is actually a 3-day course kind of dose. So I used the day before yesterday 1 tablet and 1 tablet yesterday before leaving the house and I drove all the way from my house to Ikorodu to work, as not knowing that part of the side effects of that medication was drowsiness, dizziness, nausea, a lot of other things, and actually one could pass out. So I passed out twice at work. I just started feeling a bit dizzy, nauseated, and feeling very strange. So I excused myself to go to the toilet. I just passed out there on the toilet floor, and again I passed out on the bed. Then they quickly rushed me to the hospital. I'm actually still at the hospital, and I passed out again on getting to the hospital whilst they were trying to attend to me. So now, going back, we actually noticed, apart from other medications that I'm actually permanently on, we noticed that the malaria medication that I used was, could cause that, me to pass out, and me to pass out, feel dizzy and all these things. And also now, looking back and thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, to think I actually drove all the way from Ogun State, because I live in Ogun State. I drove all the way to Ikorodu by myself, endangering my life, not only my life, the life of the innocent lady that usually moves around locations with me, and the lives of other motorists and innocent people on the way, without, due to my own negligence. Number one, I never went for any test to prove that I actually was suffering from malaria. I just felt because I had these fever symptoms, automatically it's malaria. On getting to the hospital, I had no malaria, but I think I had traces of typhoid fever and all that. So, and also I didn't read the leaflet that came with the medication to warn me that I could feel dizzy and all these things that I felt, that has led me to the hospital now. So this is just to encourage all of us, people who are like me, would never read leaflets or packs of medications before using, and who are never careful of the side effects of a lot of medications that we all just go over the counter to buy, and also prescribed medication or diagnosing treatments just because you feel these symptoms, feel that symptoms. I've learned my lesson, and I thank God that mine didn't take my life or the life of innocent people. I'm so honored. I'm so grateful to God and wonderful people who have rallied around me and have been with me since yesterday. So this is just to encourage all of us. Please, 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 guys, it's dangerous. Let's read leaflets. Let's stop, self-medicating on medications and self-diagnosing ourselves of illnesses that we just keep, I think is wrong. We could be endangering our own lives as well as lives of innocent people. God bless you. Bye. So I'm on compulsory bed rest. I don't have a choice now.
The only thing we from our own end can wish this particular actress is a quick recovery so that she can go back to filming her body of work, and we can expect great things to come from her. And because I have missed her on my screen. So what do you guys think with this self-diagnosis? Because they always say don't self-diagnose, don't self-medicate, stop just taking over-the-counter drugs. Make sure that you get your prescription from certified individuals, not just the salesperson at your local pharmacy. Ensure that there is a certified pharmacist on ground, a certified doctor to actually listen to your problem and then prescribe you the right drug, and have a pharmacist prescribe you the right dose of that particular drug to use, so that you would not end up in a case, because there are so many other people who have done this but we're not in the proper place to be attended to early like she has been lucky to have. Because if she were to be by herself and there was nobody at home while she was fainting, we do not know what could have happened. So thank God that she did not come. The next news about Opeyemi Aiyeola that we heard is not about her actually losing her life due to self-medication. We probably would not have even known that it was because her body was reacting negatively to the drugs she took by self-prescribing those drugs. So let me know in the comment section about the self-diagnosis, and which of Opeyemi Aiyeola's movie is your best movie, and how excited you are to actually have her back on our screens. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.